Okay, we're rolling. Here we go. You can't hear that well, but that's okay.
I can hear it.
Alright. Ace 85. Okay,
call it right and win the dough on card sharks.
Yeah!
Here's the star card sharks, Rodney 1279.
Thank you, everybody, and welcome to season 6, episode 4, I believe, of the Card Shark Showdown. Glad to have you with us. We're going to have awesome time. I can feel it. We have not done this game in a while, so let's get to the cards.
That's okay.
Yes. And we have our two players that are going to try to play Card Sharks today, starting with Justin Verschelling. How you doing, Justin?
I'm doing good.
How do you feel about your chances of winning?
Probably good, because I watched this show Buzzer a lot, and I'm pretty good at card charts.
And remember, on this version, you'll be calling from 7 cards, not 5, right?
Yeah, I know.
All right.
I've seen the new one, too.
Yep. Good luck to you. And we have Noah Longmire, my other friend. How you doing, Noah?
Doing good, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing fabulous. Fabulous. I'm feeling splendid. Y'all, you ready to play Card Sharks, Noah?
Yes, sir.
All right, let me explain the object of the game of Card Sharks. The object of Card Sharks is you guys are going to try to predict high-low. Y'all going to call high-low cards. You're going to predict what the next card is, whether it's higher or lower than the one that precedes it, okay? Whoever worked their way across the board and actually predict correctly all the higher low cards correctly, or I would say whoever gets to this last card here and call it correctly will win the game, $10,000, and they go off to the money cards for possibly $640,000. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So Justin Verschelling, you won the thumb wrestle draw before the show, so we're going to start with you with the question, okay?
Okay.
So here's the first question that we're going to start with. Here it is. We ask 100 drivers, have you ever been the cause of a traffic jam? How many of the 100 drivers that said yes, they have been the cause of a traffic jam?
Kind of a tough one, so I'm going to go in the middle and say 50.
All right, Justin is going with 50. All right, Noah, do you believe that answer is higher or lower than 50?
I'm going to say that would be higher.
Okay, Noah says higher. Okay, Noah says higher.
Yes, sir.
If it is higher, Noah, you'll play your cards. If it is 50 or lower, Justin will play his cards, okay? All right, so the number of drivers that said that they have been the cause of the traffic jam, the answer is 31. So it's not higher, it is lower. So Justin, you get to play the cards, okay?
Okay.
All right, Justin. So since you won the question, you get to determine whether you want to keep the card or change it, okay?
Got it.
The first card we have is a 10.
Change that card.
All right, and he has the right to change this card because he won the question. The 10 becomes a jack. You love those jacks.
There we go.
You love those jacks.
You said lower?
Yeah, lower.
Okay, lower than a jack. If it's another jack, you lose. It must be lower than a jack. Lower than a jack. No! It's an ace. It's an ace. So you go back to your jack, and Noah, you get a free chance at the cards, okay?
Yes, sir.
Noah, you have an ace. A-C-E.
An ace. Lower.
Lower than an ace. No! It's a double!
Oh my god!
Dang it! Dang it, dang it. Sorry, y'all. And I shuffled these cards too. So no progress here. No progress whatsoever. And we go on to the... Yep. We go to the second question. And the second question goes to Noah, okay?
Yes, sir.
Noah, we asked 100 homeowners, do you plan on living in your current house for the rest of your life? How many homeowners say yes, they do plan on living in their house for the rest of their life?
Live in their current house for the rest of their life. Okay. That's a good one. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go with what Justin said earlier, 50.
He's going 50. All right, Justin, do you believe that number is higher or lower than 50?
I'm gonna say it's lower than that.
He says lower. He says lower than 50. Okay. Let's see what the answer is. The answer, the number of homeowners that says that they do plan on living in their current house for the rest of their life is 67. It is not lower, it is higher. So Noah, you get it.
Okay.
Noah, you have the ace showing, a very good card.
Okay, very good card. Ace, I'll say lower.
Lower than the ace. It's an 8. 7 plus 1. What do you now? I want to explain something to you. You can keep on calling higher and lower all the way to the end of the board if you want to. Now, as you know, you make one mistake, you go all the way back to your base card, which is your ace. But you have the power to freeze if you want to too, okay? So,
yes, sir.
What do you want to do with that? You have an 8. 7 plus 1.
And I got an 8. I'm going to freeze.
He's freezing on the 8. Very nice. So that means that the 8 is your new base card, okay? All right. So
yes, sir.
We go to question number 3. Question number 3 goes to Justin. Here we go. Justin, we asked 100 mail carriers, do you judge people based on what you deliver to them? How many said that they do judge people based on what they deliver to them?
Oh, boy.
Man, I was say
40, he said.
He said 40. Okay, he said 40.
Yes, sir.
There you go, 40. And Noah, what do you think? Do you believe that number is higher or lower than 40, Noah?
I'm going to go higher.
He's going higher. Okay, let's check it out. The actual number of mail carriers that do judge people based on what they deliver to them is 35. It is a little lower, it's not higher, so Justin gets the chance at it, okay? Justin, you still have the jack showing. What do you want to do with that jack?
you know what? I'm actually gonna change it.
He's changing the jack. Okay.
Yeah, I like Jim Perry. Jacks can scare me too.
Oh yeah. Let's see if this is a good change. The jack becomes a 4. Maybe better.
Yeah,
What do you think about that, Justin?
That's a lot better. I'm gonna go higher.
Higher than a 4. It's a 6.
Alright, 6 isn't really that bad, so I'm gonna go higher.
Higher than a 6. No! It's a 5. Sorry about that, Justin. You go back to your 4, and the turn goes to Noah. You get a free shot at it, Noah. You have an 8. I misheard you. What did you say?
I said higher.
He says higher. Higher than an 8? No, it's a 5.
Oh, man.
It's a 5. So, not really in progress here. I'm going to reset all these cards here.
Yes, sir. Oh, boy.
Resetting all the cards. And we're going to question number 4. We do only 5 questions in the game. So here we go. Alright, so this goes to Noah. Noah, we asked 100 married women, would you leave your spouse to be the star of The Bachelorette? How many said that they would leave their spouse to be on The Bachelorette?
Leave their spouse to be on The Bachelorette. Oh, God.
Now, you didn't think that question was coming on.
Where?
Alright. Oh, my mom watched that show. I don't watch it. Okay. Besides that, I'm gonna say 45.
He's going 45. Alright, Justin, do you believe that number is higher or lower than 45?
I'll go lower than that.
He's going lower. Okay. Alright, so here's the answer. We asked 100 married women, would you leave your spouse to be a star in The Bachelorette? The actual number is only 3. Only 3. It is lower. Justin, good job. Yeah, it's way lower. Only 3. So, Justin, you have the 4 showing. What are we going to do with that 4?
Higher.
Higher than a 4. It's a king.
Lower.
Lower than a king. It's a 7.
Higher. One more time.
He's going one more time. Higher than a 7. No! It's a 6. It's a 6. It is a 6. So you go back to your 4. Noah, free chance at it. You have to play off the 8.
Gotta play it. I'll go lower.
Lower than an 8. It's a jack. Sorry about that, Noah. And that means that we're in our 5th and final question. So somebody must win off of this play of the cards. So control is very important, as you know. And we put the cards back up here. And we go to Justin with this final question. All right, Justin. We asked 100 men, do you like to dance? How many men say yes, they do like to dance?
I'll say that's a high number to say 55.
He's going with 55. All right, Noah, do you believe that number is higher or lower than 55?
Let's see. Then I like to dance out of 100. I'm gonna go lower.
Okay, he's going lower than 55. Okay. So this is an important decision here. Let's check the answer out. The actual number of men that says they do like to dance is 47. It is lower, just a little bit lower. Noah gets it. Now, Noah, you have a decision to make. Noah, you have an 8 showing. You have 5 cards to go in order to win this game. You can choose to change that 8 if you want to, or keep the 8 and play. Or if you want to, you can force Justin to play. He has a 4. He has to turn over 6 cards, okay? So, what do you want to do? Do you want to play it yourself or force Justin to play?
Okay, I'm going to play it.
You're going to play it, and are you going to change the 8?
Yes, sir.
If you make one mistake, you know Justin's the automatic winner. You know that, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so the 8 becomes a king. Okay, go ahead and call it. Higher or lower than the king?
A king. Lower.
Lower than a king. It's a 7. Continue.
Higher.
Higher than a 7. No, it's a double, and Justin is the winner. Well, Justin, you're going to go ahead and play for the money cards for a possible $640,000. Noah, thank you for playing, okay?
Thank you, sir.
And guys, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, Justin Verschelling is going to play for possibly $640,000. We'll be right back after this.